Temperature-wise today, I mean, really depending on where you are. Truckee still caught under that cold air. They had some freezing fog this morning. They were at 39 for our high, but we got up into the 50s in the valley here with the mid to upper 40s up around most of the other lakeshore temperature areas. Here's the next storm system coming in, and this is what's called an atmospheric river. You can see it's a long, long fetch of very moist air, and it's wrapped around this low pressure center here that is starting to move on. Now, we're not going to really start to feel it for another 24 to maybe 30 hours across the area here, but we will start to see it tomorrow and feel it. A high wind warning goes into effect 10 p.m. tomorrow night, and it goes all the way through 10 p.m. the following night here as that thing comes through. And we got a winter storm watch posted up in the mountains because this thing is going to put down a ton of water. This is the amount of water expected between now and late Tuesday night, and these are immense amounts, especially on the west slopes of the Sierra. 8 inches of water content, mostly rain once you get below excuse me, get below 7,000 feet. 6 inches up near Donner Summit, 3 to 4 inches around Lake Tahoe, and we're looking at very impressive totals, maybe 3/4 of an inch even here in Reno, and that isn't even done at that point. But again, what we'll really start to feel are the winds. Now tomorrow during the day, not all that strong. They pick up in the afternoon, and then look what happens overnight. They just get howling. Damaging winds are possible in the valleys here, and triple-digit winds up on the crest of the Sierra are almost a certainty with this storm system. How long is it going to last, and what might it do in terms of snowfall in the areas? We'll talk about that with a complete forecast coming up here in just a bit.
Oh boy, Mike, we will see then. Thank you. Last night, a structure fire put up a lot of smoke around the area. Luckily, that blaze went out pretty quickly. Reno police say it happened at a home that was divided into some rentals on Gentry Way. They say the fire started outside of the home. It spread to the attic. Everyone was evacuated, accounted for. No injuries were reported. Officials tell us that they were able to put the fire out quickly. And as we look to our community this afternoon, Catholic Charities of Northern Nevada hosted its annual Christmas lunch at St. Vincent's Dining Room. And while the food was cooked and provided for by the Nugget, tons of volunteers were needed during the 3-hour-long event to serve meals to those in need. And for many people, giving back to the community during the holidays is more important than what it may seem.
Our daughter passed away recently, so we wanted to do something in her honor. So we came out to volunteer this year and just, spend the holidays with someone else giving it and paying it forward.
This is Catholic Charities' first year back inside as the pandemic changed the ways that things were done over the past couple of years. They say that it could not come at a better time as the need for food is higher than ever in the community.
We've had a larger response than we've ever had at Christmas. Lots of families, lots of children, and lots of joyfulness in our dining room. So it's been a really, really special way to celebrate Christmas with our Catholic Charities family.
Yeah, and meals were also delivered to the CARES campus and the Eddy House by volunteers with Catholic Charities. That lunch wrapped up at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Meanwhile, if you were not able to make it out to the Catholic Charities this afternoon, maybe you made it to the Reno Sparks Gospel Mission for a free hot meal. It started this afternoon at 4 o'clock. They prepared about 700 meals, we've been told. The free event featured turkey, mashed potatoes, vegetables, dessert, and a drink. After dinner, people who went got personal hygiene items that they may need, which has been donated by community members. The Gospel Mission, of course, is on Record Street in Reno, helping out all year long. Meanwhile, for some, looking at Christmas lights is a common tradition all over Northern Nevada. And if you couldn't make it out to some of the lights, we were able to. Look at this one. I like this one. It's just a matter of days, of course, until people start taking down their Christmas lights. But until then, if you need to get out of the house tonight, you can check out some of the lights for yourself. We've been told, of course, that Hidden Valley, the parade of lights there, has the best in the 775. There are more than a dozen spectacular displays that everybody should enjoy. Moving on to Money Watch now. Waste Management has begun sending out 2023 excess waste stickers.
It's a bright yellow envelope that says 2023 Waste Management Recycling Calendar and stickers. So everybody's going to know what you're getting right there in that yellow envelope.
All right, now part of Waste Management service contracts with Reno and Sparks includes 20 stickers. Washoe County gets 25. And whatever doesn't fit in your bin, you can put it in a bag for curbside pickup. But Waste Management asks that you keep the garbage under 40 pounds. Residents in Fernley, Lyon County, and Carson City should be receiving waste management dump vouchers from their respective municipalities this upcoming week. And if you are a renter, your stickers went to the person who pays the account. So Waste Management says many times landlords overlook giving them to tenants, so you need to ask. And you still have waste stickers if you still have them from 2022. Apparently, they never expire.
They do not. They're part of the service that you paid for that year. So if you still got them, you can still use them.
All right. Waste Management tells us that if you want to order more stickers or maybe replace a bin or change your service altogether, you can do so at their website or their new Waste Management app. We have a link for you at 2news.com. Well, we also know there are a few more hours to enjoy your Christmas tree tonight, but starting tomorrow morning, Keep Truckee Meadows Beautiful will take them from you. It is the 28th year that KTMB has been recycling Christmas trees. After they are recycled, your old tree is turned into mulch that are used at area parks. It is free, but they do suggest a $5 donation. There are 6 locations from Spanish Springs to Washoe Valley. They're open 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. starting tomorrow through January 10th. For a full list of those spots, you can head to our website, 2news.com. The evergreen tree has become a traditional holiday decoration for many. What makes it the perfect tree for the season, though? We'll tell you next.
Jimbo's Tacos wishes you a joyous holiday season.
Winter is here, and so are our best all-wheel drives with great deals only at Lithia Reno Subaru. Lease a brand new 8-passenger 22 all-wheel drive Subaru Ascent for only $399 a month for 36 months with $39.95 due at signing. Or lease a new 23 all-wheel drive Subaru Impreza for just $199 a month for 36 months with $39.95 due at signing. Buy or lease any new Subaru and get 2 Sierra at Tahoe season passes. And during the Subaru Share the Love event, Subaru will donate $250 for every new Subaru purchase or lease. Get to Lithia Reno Subaru on Kitsky and Grove.
New home, renovating, or just in need of a new look? Call the experts at Budget Blinds. Our designers have been bringing the showroom to your living room for over 25 years, making the choices easy from the comfort of your home. For ideas, come to our new showroom and see a full line of products including shutters, drapes, and rugs from manufacturers like Hunter Douglas, Lutron, and Enlightened Style. Remember to ask about our 5-year no questions asked warranty. Budget Blinds. Touch it, feel it, see it.
For the first time ever, we're offering our new customers free loans up to $5,000 this holiday season. Really, 0 fees and free interest on a loan for a full week. But what happens after the free week? Let's say you borrow $500. The first week is on us, and after that, it'll cost you $2.75 per day. If you need that $500 for an additional week, it would cost you less than $20 in interest. Happy holidays.
Doing things the Savage way. It means you take pride in the community we all call home. It's knowing you're building a city that future Nevadans will be proud of, all while never forgetting what you did to make it what it is today. Being proud of our history and looking ahead to tomorrow, that's the Savage way. And it has been since 1893. Savage & Son, Nevada's oldest contractor.
At RC Willey, we realize life is hectic and our homes need to be a sanctuary where we can unwind and spend time with our loved ones. If your home needs a facelift, we can help. With our large selection, it's easy to find simple solutions to update your home one piece or one room at a time. RC Willey.
Welcome back. Evergreen trees don't ever lose their foliage or color in winter, making them nature's perfect representation of the season. Jack Sutton tells us the story of the Christmas tree in tonight's Nevada Backroads.
The legend of the Christmas tree began in the dense forests of Europe. Long before the evergreens were considered the decor for the holidays, they were simply humble, fragrant trees that gave a sense of joy during the harsh winter months. Germanic tribes gathered branches and brought them into their homes as the solstice drew near. Evergreens celebrated that springtime was just around the corner. The spirit of the tree brings positive feelings of goodwill and generosity, dazzling in its presence, symbolic of the season, beloved by so many. The search for the perfect tree often began with a trip into the woods. Perfection awaits there, correct in every detail. Symmetry so beautiful, not too tall, not too short, but perfect. Bring along an axe or a saw and claim your prize, and with loving care, bring it home. Today, 94 million homes in America put up a Christmas tree. 84% are artificial, but the purpose is the same, a message of peace and hope and goodwill, and knowing that spring is just around the corner. Reporting from the back roads, Jack Sutton, 2 News.
Well, we've got less than 6 hours of actual Christmas left here, and it looks like temperatures will continue to be mild until we get about 24 hours past Christmas. What's coming our way weather-wise is going to be a wild week. We'll tell you about it next.
Give your family the gift of pure water. Take advantage of our holiday sale.
Pet Station is the pet lover's destination for all pets' needs, offering a variety of holistic products to ensure your pet's well-being. With so many competitively priced healthy options, your local Pet Station staff can answer all your questions.
With options like CBD, raw foods, holistic products, and supplies for all your pet's needs. These products can contribute to your pet feeling and looking their best, which is what we all strive for at Pet Station.
See the difference at a Pet Station near you.
My goal when I got to OrthoPro is I wanted to get back into my normal routines. Get into OrthoPro. They'll take care of you, they'll help you regain your independence, and get you back to where you want to be on your road to life.
Last summer was brutal on natural grass, resulting in brown, patchy-looking lawns, and the high costs of water, maintenance, and labor by investing in a beautiful artificial lawn. We're the Muddy Paws people. Call Nevada Artificial Grass today.
We're all streaming more video these days, and you can stream 2 News too. Our streaming video app is available on Roku, Apple, and Amazon Fire Stick. Just search KTVN on your streaming device to download our app and start watching today.
The staff and family of Sanchez Granite hope your holiday season is full of peace, joy, and happiness. Thank you for your preference during all these years. From us to you, happy holidays.
Do you have truck envy? Truck envy. Truck envy. Ha, come on, man. I mean, truck envy. Truck Envy, the premier spot for all your aftermarket accessories.
As we mentioned earlier in the show, weather across the nation is creating some rough travel conditions to people as they try to get home for the holidays. All weekend long, we're talking about people that have been stuck at airports around the nation. And even though we are having a calm Christmas right here in Reno, bad weather is affecting flights out of the Reno-Tahoe International Airport. Between arrivals and departures, about 20 flights today have been delayed. About 8 have been canceled completely. Those numbers are prone to change. So you can always check out the latest flight schedule at 2news.com. We have a link to the Reno-Tahoe International Airport.
Now, here's Chief Meteorologist Mike Alger, broadcast certified by the American Meteorological Society.
Well, in Landon, you know that I like a good storm as well as the next guy. In fact, probably better than the next guy. However, those kind of storms that they're having over in the east certainly are a little bit more, I think, for just about anybody's taste. Now, we don't have those kind of storms headed our way, but we do have some pretty impressive ones coming our way, and I'll tell you more about that in a second. 46 degrees outside right now with the winds out of the west about 6 miles per hour, 58% relative humidity, 32-degree dew point. The barometer has kind of been hanging around there at that 30.3-inch mark. Hasn't moved much in the last 3 hours. High today, 10 degrees above average at 56 degrees, and we were 4 above par with our low of 29 last night Haven't had any precipitation, not likely to get any tomorrow, but that may be the last day we don't get precipitation for a while. Air quality today was good enough that you did have a green light for the burn code. So here it is. There's our atmospheric river. It's still offshore. It's going to take a day and a half to get here. But as it does, several things are going to happen. First of all, overnight tonight, we're going to start to see those clouds thickening up. By late tomorrow afternoon into the evening, we're going to see a very strong wind pattern begin to develop as that thing begins to move onshore. With all of that, we're going to go out several days here. By the afternoon and evening, we're going to start to see some rain falling in the mountains. I think in the valley here, maybe by the evening it's possible, but that's when our winds really pick up and there's going to be a lot of shadowing going on here as a result. We go on into Tuesday, that is when the heavy precipitation will occur. Mountains just getting absolutely pummeled with heavy rains that doesn't turn to snow until you get fairly high, although as you go through the day tomorrow, those snow levels will drop. We get into Wednesday, it's a little bit of a break, maybe a few showers. Then Thursday, we got another storm system coming our direction. Excuse me, that is also very, very impressive, and that could also put down significant precipitation. Now, we talked about the rainfall, the amount of water here. You have to get fairly high in the mountains Tuesday, before that turns to snow. Once you do get high enough, above 8,000 feet, you could be looking at 4+ feet of snow out of it, and it's going to be a wet, heavy Sierra cement kind of snow. Around the lake itself, probably not going to be any snow until late on Tuesday, and then you may pick up a very wet, sloppy 1/2 foot to a foot, and nothing down here in the valley. You're going to have to get up above certainly 5,500 feet or higher before anything turns to snow all through Tuesday at the very least. Forecast temperatures tomorrow are going to range anywhere from the upper 40s to the mid-50s in the southern portion of the viewing area. Northern part of the state, mostly in the 20s and 30s for your lows tonight, and then highs tomorrow, again, ranging from the 40s to the 50s. Very little change temperatures in the next 24 hours. Here in Reno, a high of 54 tomorrow. Low temperature tonight should be warmer than last night because the clouds are increasing. 37 for our low, 53 in Carson City, upper 40s to near 50 around Lake Tahoe. So again, temperatures highs tomorrow not changing much, but the lows tonight in all your neighborhoods should be significantly warmer, nobody getting down below the freezing mark. With that, Lake Tahoe, clouds will increase overnight tonight. Not going to have a lot of wind this evening with a mild low of 32 degrees, high temperature tomorrow, probably somewhere around 50, mostly cloudy skies. Lake winds 10 to 15 during the day, although the ridgetop winds by the afternoon could pick up to 65 miles per hour and get to triple digits by tomorrow night. There is a winter storm watch posted tomorrow night through Tuesday. Reno tonight, our clouds will increase. It'll be mild with light winds and a low of 37. Our winds begin to pick up in the afternoon, 10 to 15. Tomorrow night, though, is when that high wind warning kicks in with valley gusts in excess of 60 miles per hour. 54 then on Tuesday with the wind. Good chance of rain. In fact, almost a sure bet, especially on the west side. It cools off a little bit. Rain, maybe snow in the foothills by Wednesday. Then Thursday, the next wave hits. Yeah. And again, it's a relatively warm storm, but snow levels at that point probably getting up around Lake Tahoe level or maybe a little bit higher.
Right.
And it's just a wet pattern right on into the New Year's itself.
Yeah, that's always great to see. I mean, I know that we already got to a pretty strong start in December. And it just
we were last year as well.
Yeah.
And taps got turned off right at New Year's. This way, at least it looks like the wet pattern at least dribbles over into the first of next year.
Oh, we'd love to see it. Okay, thank you, Mike.
Sure.
Up next, speaking of weather, millions of people around the country are dealing with some wild weather. We'll talk about it when we come back on Toon News.
From the Junk King family to your family,
Merry Christmas!
You didn't live this strong, this long, to get put on the shelf like a porcelain doll. But 1 out of 2 women over 50 will suffer a fracture from osteoporosis. You should know you can build new bone with Evenity for postmenopausal women with osteoporosis at high risk for fracture. Ask your doctor if you can do more than just slowing down bone loss with Evenity. Want stronger bones? Then build new bone. Evenity can help in just 12 months. Evenity is proven to reduce spine fracture risk by 73%.
Evenity can increase risk of heart attack, stroke, or death from a cardiovascular problem. Do not take Evenity if you have low blood calcium or are allergic to it. Serious allergic reactions and low blood calcium have occurred. Tell your doctor about jawbone problems, as they have been reported with Evenity, or about pain in your hip, groin, or thigh, as unusual thigh bone fractures have occurred.
Don't let a break put you on a shelf. Talk to your doctor about building new bone with Evenity.
At Subaru, we share your love of the outdoors. The cold rush of gliding down the mountain. The freedom, the memories shared. That's why nothing handles winter roads to get you where you love to be like a Subaru. This year, Subaru is helping you make tracks in more ways than one. Buy or lease a new Subaru by year's end and get 2 Sierra at Tahoe season passes. Discover new lines and views at the closest major resort off Highway 50. Make tracks to SubaruTahoe.com to find your retail.
Listen, I'm done settling because this is my secret. I put it on once, no more touch-up. Secret has pH balancing minerals and it helps eliminate odor instead of just masking it. So pull it in close. Secret works.
Suffering from sinus congestion, especially at night? Try Vicks Sinex for instant relief that lasts up to 12 hours. Vicks Sinex targets congestion at the source, relieving nasal congestion and sinus pressure by reducing swelling in the sinuses. Try Vicks Sinex.
Welcome home. Promenade on the River is Northern Nevada and Reno's premier senior independent retirement community, offering 83 private villa apartments with 31 distinct floor plans, including a full kitchen and washer and dryer in every one. This all-inclusive, privately owned and competitively priced retirement community is close to the heart of Reno's Arts and Culture District, next to the majestic Truckee River with breathtaking views of surrounding mountains. So come in and make Promenade your home.
A deadly chill is hitting millions across the nation this holiday weekend. The death toll is rising as power grid operators are asking people to conserve electricity after many lost power. Christian Benavides has more.
The extreme winter storm pounded large parts of the U.S. while unleashing much of its fury on Buffalo, New York.
This is a war with Mother Nature.
A vicious blizzard in the upstate city dumped more than 40 inches of snow, knocked out emergency services, and stranded people in cars, places of work, and even their homes.
This is up to my waist. We still have people who need to be rescued. We have people with their power off in our communities and buildings where pipes are bursting and flooding is occurring, as is happening in my own home right now. So this is what's happening in real time.
The days-long storm hit South Dakota so hard that the National Guard was deployed to help stranded Native American communities short on vital supplies, including firewood. The so-called bomb cyclone put about 60% of the nation under advisory or warning and frustrated thousands of holiday travelers.
It's been an adventure. It really has. I finally got into Seattle and tried to make a connection here, failed.
The lines were so long, went through security, got to our gate, happened to look up and said our flight was canceled.
And a scary incident ended well for a dog owner in Oklahoma. On Christmas Eve, rescuers helped save a pup that fell through the ice on a frozen lake. Christian Benavides, 2 News.
And close to 30,000 New Yorkers are still without power tonight. And at the height, more than 1.5 million homes and businesses around the nation were without electricity. Meanwhile, we have new details about a deadly shooting that took place at the Mall of America in Minnesota. Police have now arrested a suspect. A 19-year-old man died Friday after gunfire erupted inside of the mall. It is the first deadly shooting in the mall's history, and police said last night that they believe that they have the person or persons responsible in custody. They've yet to identify those people, though. Investigators say one of the men is believed to be the gunman, but police say it's possible that more than one shooter was actually involved. They say the people in custody are not cooperating with authorities. Residents in Jackson, Mississippi are likely not spending their Christmas the way that they had hoped for because the city is issuing a boil water alert today because of low water pressure. Authorities say the cold snap that has swept through the city likely caused several water mains to snap. Those breaks in the system have lowered water pressure. Crews are spending the day trying to find and repair the breaks. The city is still encouraging people to boil their water even if water pressure returns. It is also asking businesses and churches to check for any leaks and broken pipes. Today, King Charles III paid tribute to his mom in his first Christmas message as monarch, carrying on the over 90-year-long royal family tradition. The new king expressed gratitude to members of the public who had shown love and sympathy in the wake of the Queen's death in September. He also made indirect references to the war in Ukraine and the cost of living Today's message marks Britain's first Christmas Day broadcast not delivered by the Queen since her first message in 1957. Up next on 2 News at 6:30, we have one final look at your forecast. It is going to get interesting this week. Mike will let us know up next.
Give your family the gift of pure water. Take advantage of our holiday sale.
Hello, I'm Sheriff Darren Balaam of the Washoe County Sheriff's Office. Serving Nevadans throughout my career has always been a passion of mine. Coming together as a strong Nevada community matters now more than ever. With nearly 600 Nevadans waiting for a life-saving transplant, we can all do our part to bring hope to those waiting. I am partnering with Nevada Donor Network to end the wait. I'm a registered organ, eye, and tissue donor. I am a proud Nevadan. Join us at wearenevadans.org.
The best magic trick ever is making things appear. The Mitsubishi electric heat pump with hyperheating technology creates clean, warm air inside. Even when it's below zero! The second best magic trick ever? Making things disappear. Train Mitsubishi electric heating and air conditioning. Make yourself comfortable.
Mitsubishi Electric Cooling and Heating from Silver State Heating and Air. Call 677-2944.
Ready to give your home a little facelift? There's never been a better time. At RC Willey, there's a sale happening all over the store.
If a new home isn't in your budget, you can easily transform your existing home with new flooring. And our 0% interest plans make it affordable to refresh your home today. Right now, you can carpet one room for just $449 or get one room of waterproof flooring installed for $599. Schedule a free in-home measure today. Transform your home with new flooring. RC Willey.
If you want your stone and tile kept beautiful, you need Permatreat. Our exclusive Nanotech sealer forms a waterproof barrier that repels liquids, grease, and dirt. For a free estimate, call or go to perma-treat.com.
South 40! Meet friends and family at South 40 tonight for the best dinner menu in South Reno. Get your party on with cocktails, beer, and wine at South 40. We're gonna eat, drink, play, and repeat in South 40.
All right, we got Mike Alger hanging out with us today on Christmas. Did you have a good day? How was it?
It was a wonderful Christmas. It was very, very nice. Thank you. How about yours?
That's all good.
All right.
It's nice when we start in the early part of the day, and then we're good by later in the night.
And I suppose before the show's over, we should talk a little bit about weather.
Should we?
Yeah, well, why not?
Why not?
We're going to get through Christmas dryly. And tomorrow, if you're doing any traveling, I would recommend doing it relatively early. The winds are going to become very strong tomorrow night, so get ready to tie down the garbage cans or whatever else you need to do, lawn furniture. And by the time we get to Tuesday, real good chance of rain down here. High snow levels initially, and then a very active week pretty much right until the first of the next year.
Okay, busy week in the weather world. Merry Christmas, everybody. We'll see you at 11.
Gas, food, rent, everything's expensive, and we get it. We're literally putting our money where our mouth is. For the first time in DLC history, we'll be offering free loans this holiday season to all new customers. Need $500, $1,000, even $5,000? What you borrow is what you pay back at the end of the week. No fees, no interest, just the principal. It's a great time to see what makes Dollar Loan Center so awesome.
All right, that loan approval machine rocks.
When you work around here, your day can go all over the map. You need a truck that takes on any task and keeps working hard no matter what crops up. Smart and tough trucks from Corwin Ford make your work easier, whether it's finding your destination or getting to work once you're there. So load up, head out, and no matter where you tow, you'll be on track to get the job done. Corwin Ford, family driven for over 100 years.
Spectrum just launched Spectrum One, where Spectrum Internet, advanced Wi-Fi, and unlimited mobile come together to keep you seamlessly connected wherever you are! Why did you switch?
Because Spectrum Internet delivers the fastest download speeds in the nation.
And the advanced Wi-Fi has enhanced security and privacy features that automatically block online threats.
How reliable is Spectrum Mobile?
It's a super reliable service coast to coast.
Switch to Spectrum One and get internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and one free line of unlimited mobile. Call 1-833-685-4999.
Holiday time. Where can I find specials on a new Mercedes-Benz?
You can find it at Mercedes-Benz of Reno.
They're the place to buy before year end, right?
Yes, and here's their latest offer.
Decorate your driveway with the new 2022 Mercedes-Benz GLC 300 4MATIC for only $629 a month.
Well, I'm ready to get my car now.
Hurry to Mercedes-Benz of Reno, an AutoNation company.